Greetings, free thinkers. Welcome to the Hoggcast. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing fine. I certainly am. Okay, what do we have for you on today's episode? I have for you two clips to watch. One is new and one's a bit older, but that's just to add context. They're at it again, yeah? The wokeists are at it again, right? You know that they've been frantically pulling down these posters of missing Jewish children and so on, and the hostages, many of them are American, that are being held in Gaza. Well, people have started doing the old Trump flag routine in which they booby-trap. They booby-trapping the posters. That's what it's came to now, yeah, because the posters of missing Jewish people, many of them children or women, it's like a red flag to a bull for wokeists, yeah. As soon as they see it, they have to rip it down. They're just inherently destructive people, aren't they? Yeah. So some enterprising people have discovered that if you booby-trap them, and I'm trying to choose my words very carefully, we'll see in the clip in a minute, they are hurting themselves on them as they frantically rip them down like zombies, and then they're complaining that the person who put them up has the nerve to trap them, to booby-trap them, yeah? So let's get into this video now. If you haven't yet though, please like the video, subscribe to the Hoggcast and hit the notification bell if you find the video informative. We also have a membership scheme which you can join, but of course you don't have to. Okay, let's go. Okay, the first clip.
Putting razors in these papers because people are snatching them out, and this is what's going on right now. Tell me who the fuck the real terrorist is.
Excuse me? Right, do you know what the word terror means? Yeah, it's to instill terror in people, okay? Now, why are you, what do you get out of filming yourself ripping down posters of missing Israeli women and children, yeah? It's to inspire terror. You're filming yourself doing it, as many of them have, and you're doing it to demoralise, to dishearten the Jews. Now, I'm neither pro-Muslim or pro-Jew. But because I'm neither Jewish nor Muslim. Okay, and being in that position, it allows me to have an unbiased view of things. Okay. I'm on neither of their sides because neither of them are on my side. But I also understand that Jewish women and children have done nothing wrong, okay, as have the victims of the bombings that are coming down in Gaza. I understand that. But in the context of this video, you're ripping down these posters, yeah, and you're filming yourself doing it to demoralise and dishearten the Jews. Okay, putting a blade behind the poster, that's not an act of terror. You can't realistically describe. If that's the T word, then everything is, isn't it? Anything remotely violent. Okay. And now she's filming herself like she's shocked. It's like she's astounded, yeah?
Who's the terrorist? Who does this? Who puts razors on fucking papers?
Who puts razors on effing papers, she says. Well, I'll tell you who. The people who know that you're going to rip it down, right? Because you wokeists are, I know you think yourself highly educated, you think yourself better than everyone else, but you wokeists, the woke are so predictable, right? There's a reason why you're referred to as NPCs, non-player characters. It's because you're very predictable, right? People will know what you're going to do. So they know if they put pictures of missing women and children up, you will rush like demented animals to claw at it and rip it down and grab it and pull it. Yeah? People know, they know you'll do it because you're that predictable, right?
People are snatching them out because we know where the terrorism is coming from. 6,000 dead kids. Okay? Now let's sue the shit out of them. Guys.
What was that? I'm sorry, what was that she said at the end?
Out of them. Now let's sue the shit 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 out of them.
Now let's something the S out of them. I can't understand. I find it difficult to understand what she's saying.
Now let's sue the shit out of them. Okay? Now let's sue the shit out of them. Okay? Now let's sue the shit out of them. Okay? Now let's sue the shit out of them. Okay? Now let's sue the shit out of them.
Is she saying let's shoot the S out of them? It's hard to understand.
Okay? Now let's sue the shit out of them.
Yeah. So. And she's, by the sound of her accent, she's not even an American citizen. This is in the United States. Yeah. Anyway, look, I've got another clip to show you because you'll understand. As soon as I show you it, you'll get what I mean. Because it adds context to this issue. Because this isn't a new phenomenon. Because you woke types, you fall for it every time. You are that predictable. I'll show you what I mean. Okay, the other clip. And Baron, I could show you numerous clips of this. Right, this is an old one. I'm showing you this for context sake. These are booby-trapped Trump signs. Okay, now this guy has he's put a camera up because they know it's like a red flag to a bull. You woke types, you cannot tolerate anyone else, despite professing great tolerance, despite getting on your high horse and you know, telling people how sacrosanct tolerance is. You cannot tolerate anyone else. You can't tolerate a Trump sign. Yeah? You can't tolerate pictures of missing Jewish women and children. Okay? We know what you're going to do. Right? All we have to do is put something out there. And I'm not saying that I would. Right? And I'm not saying it's a good thing. Right? I'm not saying it's a bad thing either. I'm just saying that if we were, and by we I mean people on the right, conservatives, non-woke people, if we were to put a Trump sign up and booby-trap it, you would rush time and time again to hurt yourself. Essentially, it's like that. You know The Simpsons. Remember the infamous episode where Homer Simpson, he's on the power lines and he's trying to get the beer, the Duff beer, and he keeps electrocuting himself on the Duff beer because he can see it and he really wants it. Exactly. Okay. So this is an electrified Trump flag, and this guy here is a rabid wokeist.
Happens when a guy tries to steal a Trump sign from his neighbor's lawn. Watch this.
What a dumbass.
All right, so there's no sound, but you can see the guy running on the lawn, trying to steal the sign, gets buzzed. You get electrocuted when you touch this sign. The homeowner in Washington State was sick of thieves stealing his sign, so he...
Yeah, sick of thieves stealing his sign, right? Because it's happened repeatedly. Because you wokists, you are NPCs, you're non-player characters. It's like you're, in place of a brain, you've got like a microchip that has coding in it. It's like, if see Trump sign, must attack. And no matter how many times you shock yourself on it, like The Simpsons, like Homer Simpson, you'll come back and shock yourself on it again. Or you'll try and find a way to like get it. I wouldn't be surprised if he came back with like a fishing pole or something. Do you know what I mean? Like, he has to get that flag, the Trump sign. He has to get it.
Booby-trapped it with electricity, zapping anyone who touches them. His neighbor now being charged with trespassing.
Good.
Just to kind of serve him right, though. Look at that.
It does serve him right. This, the wokists, they need to understand that their blind hatred has clouded them to the fact that they are the bad guys in the culture war. They always were. Okay? Words like projection are used in common parlance in the culture war to describe the woke. Yeah? Projection, deflection, virtue signalling. These are all things that describe you, not us. Yeah? So let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.